Hey Virgo, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you your timeless reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising Venus. And of course, my beautiful cross watchers or Virgo cross watchers, you know the drill around here, especially if you are subscribed to my channel. You can find out a lot of information about Virgo, about your person, especially if there's limited contact, no communication at all, or ghosting going on between you and Virgo. Just keep in mind, everyone, this is a general reading. Not everything will resonate with all of you. Only take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else, and go on about the reading. With that being said, if my channel has found you, if this video has found you, welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing. Please like, please share with a loved one. Comment below, guys. I do love to hear from you. Let me know how this resonates with you and your situation. And if you do not want to comment, I totally understand. Please consider leaving me your favorite emoji. Okay, guys, in the comment section, you'll find all the ways to book a personal reading with me. And I would love to hear from you and read for you. Now let's get into your timeless reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and cross watchers of Virgo Sphere. What are the messages for my Virgo babies, my Earth priests, my Earth priestesses? What's going on in Virgo land? What is going down in Virgo town? Spirit, please, my lovely baby Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and cross watchers. Let's get into this. What's going on with my Virgo babies? So in the recent past regarding your energy, Virgo, strong sign of Sagittarius, Temperance card in the reverse. What I'm picking up on, okay? And my readings are timeless, but it's going to, if you're watching this 2 weeks from now, a day from now, 2 months from now, it will still apply. We are in Mercury retrograde, okay? And there are a lot of other planets retrograde, but I'm not going to get into that. It's retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, okay? And it's going to be retrograde, I think, 20 days, but then it's got to realign. So I've been feeling the Mercury retrograde energy for a long time, like a week or two now. And it's finally gone retrograde as of yesterday. Like I said, timeless reading. The Temperance card usually means like a fallen angel, someone falling from grace, really bad energy, opposite of an angel, you know. But what I'm picking up on strongly is that your life is topsy-turvy right now. Something might have happened to shake things up as soon as Mercury started to even the pre-shadow period, because Virgos, you're ruled by Mercury, okay? Mercury is a planet of communication. There can be delays, there can be misunderstandings, fights, arguments, breakups, computer breakdowns, TVs, you name it, gadgets going off, just cancellations galore. So something must have happened recently, Virgo, to you, or cross-watcher to you, that has kind of like put the darkness on something that you were kind of like anticipating to be like a blessing. It kind of like maybe something went really south for you, unexpected, you know. And this is not the tarot card, but this is just what's coming up to me, that this doesn't necessarily mean spiritual warfare. It's more like this retrograde is hitting you hard, and let's see what's going on now, because this is, we're in it now. We're all in it, okay? We're all in the, you know, we're all in this. Page of Swords. So a message might be coming through now, a message of truth, a quick message to say, hey, everything's okay. Or hey, can we talk? You know, so if you haven't received a text yet or a phone call, I think this is more like a messenger. Pages are messengers. Aquarius, Libra. See, I'm feeling this retrograde. I tend to get tongue-tied and everything, and I am not a Virgo. So it affects us all. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy doesn't have to be. I feel like that's a message either from spirit that, hey, you know, things will work itself out. Not to worry. The retrogrades are all about revisiting, reviewing, revising, reworking, you know, reconnecting. So it's not always a bad thing, but something negative did happen in the beginning of this pre-shadow retrograde. I think the retrograde is officially now today is the 10th, but again, timeless, okay? It happened yesterday. So something could have happened yesterday, like something could have broke. Spirit is saying a statue could have broken, or like a figurine. I'm looking at my angel, my amethyst angel I have here. and it's very special to me. Maybe something broke. Maybe you broke up with someone. Maybe you fell from grace. Maybe something happened with this retrograde, but I feel like today is a better day, or you will be getting a message of some type of comfort on shedding light on what happened. This could be your message right now. Like, why did this happen? Because Mercury went retrograde. That's why, you know? And here the Chariot in the reverse. So if you had travel plans, Virgo, I feel like in the future you may be canceling travel plans. If this is a relationship, I'm feeling like it could be over. If you were engaged to be married, that could not be happening. You might have to postpone your wedding due to like a double booking. So something's going on, Virgo. Strong sign of Cancer. You can be involved with a Cancer. You could have Cancer in your rising or your moon. Let me know in the comments. But something with the Chariot in reverse, that's a like something's not happening. Okay? Like, you're not meeting me at the altar, and this is not happening, or we're not going on that trip. Okay, our flight got canceled. We can't reschedule until another time, whatever. Let's see what else goes on here, okay? So Sagittarius strong, Cancer strong, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini a little bit. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. To me, this is also Libra. See, when I see Temperance and when I see the Six of Pentacles, I say this in all my readings, I see that also as Libra to me, even though it's Earth. It's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So something is not right. Something is off kilter. Something is just delayed, postponed, or canceled. But you are receiving clarity as to why. Okay? So if you're in a relationship with somebody, okay, let's say you're about to get married, or this could be a family member, a friendship, whatever. It's right now, it's not so specific, although I am picking up if any of you were engaged to be married, that the wedding has either been called off or it has to be postponed. Okay, that's for a specific. That's a specific message. For some of you, this could be a falling out with a family member, somebody, in terms of a marriage. If you're in a marriage where you're the one doing all the stuff and your partner is not really helping you out, especially if there are children involved, that could be where all the burden and the heaviness is on you. But that could also be because your partner works, or one of you works less and one of you doesn't, whatever the situation is. Something's unfair to you. You're giving too much, and what you're getting in return is nothing. Okay? Like, it's like you're giving to this friendship or relationship or family dynamic too much, and what you're getting back is nothing. You could be dating an opportunist. You could have a friend who's an opportunist, constantly asking you, "Hey, can I borrow 3 eggs? Can I borrow some milk? Can I borrow some money? Can you do this? Can you pick up my kids? Can I do my laundry at your house?" Just always somebody like asking you for a favor, and then like when you need them, they're never around, or they'll just say, "No, I can't," or they won't even answer you. So something like that is going on. Let's clarify here. What is this all about? I definitely feel this is retrograde. The High Priest in reverse. Yes, so listen, many of you are having problems in your marriage or getting married, okay? For those of you engaged with children, there's a problem. For those of you married with children, there's a problem, okay? Like I said, it can be that your wedding, the venue, something was overbooked, something was overlooked, something that needs to be revised. Maybe you wanted to do a vow renewal and it's not happening. Something is going on. We have strong sign of Taurus, can also be Aries, but here's a Saggy strong, Cancer strong, Taurus strong. Okay. Yep. So the high priest in reverse speaks of unconventional ways of doing things. Not necessarily a bad way, but what I see on top of temperance, that's not good. So you may be involved with somebody. If you're not romantically involved with somebody, or let's say your marriage is fine, nothing's going wrong with your marriage, you'd be like, I've been married for 10, 20 years, everything's fine, whatever. Then it's family issues, okay? Um, if you're about to get married, that might not be happening, okay? Because the high priest in reverse, can speak of like a man of the cloth who's not actually like a priest or a rabbi, but maybe like a deacon or a minister or something like that. A wedding officiant. So maybe your wedding officiant backed out on your date. Um, some of you just, your partner doesn't want to get married. There's a problem in the marriage. There's a problem getting married, and there's a problem in a family dynamic. Somebody is not pulling their weight here, Virgo. Cross watcher, let me know that this resonates with you. Knight of Swords. You're gonna get clarity on everything very soon. Information is coming in very soon. Okay. And the Knight of Swords moves very, very quickly. So whatever was canceled, cleared, and deleted out of your life for whatever reason, you're getting the clarity as to why. Okay. Temperance reverse with the Hierophant reverse. That's like almost like, I hate to say it, but it's like a false man of God, false leader. For some of you, this is random, but this is very specific. You may have listened to somebody for a long time, like a guru or some motivational speaker for a long time in your life, and it just doesn't resonate with you anymore. Whatever they preach or whatever they say or whatever their beliefs are about life and the universe and manifesting, it just doesn't agree with you anymore. Some of you are stepping away from organized religion completely and going into a more energy-based belief, like the kingdom of God is found within, the goddess is found within, and I don't need to go to church or temple or mosque to feel that way. It could be many things here. This is a general reading. I'm picking up on a lot of messages that Spirit is saying. So this really can be like a mixed bag for a lot of people here, but definitely something is not happening, and you're going to get information. You're going to get the truth as to why. Now, the truth as to why is going to come in rather aggressively, but not intentionally aggressive. So you're going to get the answers you need very quickly, but it won't be very home and hearthy about it. It's just going to be very matter of fact. Let's dive deeper into this. The Hangman, you got a lot of majors here. Now we have Pisces, strong sign of Pisces. The Hangman speaks about sacrifice, self-sacrifice, putting yourself into situations where you're not getting anything returned in Virgo. I'm very thirsty right now, which I often am in readings, but I feel like I just started out this reading being very thirsty, and I feel it's because you need more water. You need to replenish your own cup, Virgo. You're doing too much. You're sacrificing too much of yourself. You can be involved with a Pisces. You could have strong Pisces placements, Virgo, which makes you very intuitive, highly intuitive, and maybe your intuition is blocked, I just heard. Spirit has a lot to say today. And you might be having to self-sacrifice for quite some time. Now, if you're saying this feels like spiritual warfare, because I wasn't picking that up, but for some of you that know that you've been crossed somehow, that someone has placed some type of spiritual warfare against you, this is showing me that they did very dark work, like extremely dark. I wouldn't even consider it. I wouldn't even know what it is. Okay, I wouldn't even want to. I'm not even going to go there. Okay, because I'm a light worker. This is a light worker's channel. Okay, when I do ceremonial magic, it is of the light. It is for blessings, prosperity, protection, all of that. Okay, this is a direct hit on your relationship to fail, and it looks like whoever did this work is a very low vibration. Like I said, the opposite of an angel. This is more like demonic entities that they conjured up to cause problems, to cross you. Okay, and it may work out, but you're going to get the information you need to know who did this, why they did this, when they did this, and how to remove it. Let's continue because I feel like you're going to get out of this, of course. Light always wins over dark. Now, that's not for all of you, okay? That's not for all of you. The sun, yeah? Beautiful sign of Leo. Also very, this is the divine masculine. I have masculine energy here. This is very masculine, this reading. Okay, I don't really have too much feminine energy here. I have masculine. So maybe you were involved with a Leo, okay? Maybe your wedding was scheduled for June of 2026 and something happened in your engagement that maybe you broke up. Somebody broke you up. Someone did something to this marriage, or someone did something to this relationship, friendship, family dynamic that you guys are no longer speaking. But for those of you who are about to go down the altar, somebody did something, a direct hit on your relationship happened where you might not be talking to your person right now. You guys are broken up, possibly canceling plans, canceling the venue. You got over, but like things started going wrong. And that's a sign. I want to explain to you about spiritual warfare and how to, really detect it. I'm not a complete expert, but I know enough to know when something's not right. Okay? Car breaks down, fights happen out of nowhere. You feel sluggish, you're tired, you can't get out of bed, you're sick, you keep getting sick, you're not getting better that well. Misunderstandings at work, like I said, losing keys, losing your wallet, all these things that like a series of unfortunate events. You could be either subject to evil eye. This looks like worse than evil eye. This doesn't look like a malocchio thing like that us Italians talk about and is done in every culture. The evil eye is done. This more looks like black magic, very dark, chaotic. Magic to end things, for someone to end your blessings, to take away your blessings. But with the sun here and this fast communication coming in, I feel like you're going to get back together and work things out, because the sun is all about healing. Okay, now in terms of a wedding or a venue or something taking place that was postponed, if the wedding or venue was in the month of June or July, okay, it's going to be moved to maybe, let me give you some dates here. June 22nd to July 22nd. If you were going to be married in that time, or traveling in that time, or having a family reunion, a big occasion, okay, it will not be happening at that time. It will be happening from July 22nd to August 22nd. So we go from Cancer season to Leo season, okay? And it's all because somebody, an entity, was thrown in your path to not even allow this to even happen. But guess what? The spell is breaking as we speak, okay? If this is a family dynamic, right? And saying your marriage is fine, like I say, you've been married for years, no problem, or you've been engaged for years, whatever, you're not getting married, it's not your case, and this is something with a family member, where you have done too much I just called you Pisces. You have done too much, maybe with the Pisces or for Pisces, or maybe you are Pisces moon or something, and you're like, I'm done sacrificing. And I'm done, putting myself in this position of always being the one doing so much. So you may cut this person off, and then you may, heal from this. Not in this. It's going to take a while. This is something major. But this is what the retrogrades do. But also, like, this can be spell work, and it looks like the spell is going to backfire. And there's a little postponement. There's an argument. There's a fight. And then everything starts to work out again. Maybe that's actually even a better time. For some of you, like I said, you picked a venue of a date at a location that was pre-booked and they made a mistake, and they're going to tell you that, hey, listen, it can't happen, but how about this date? And it's going to work out for you even better. Okay? Let me know, guys. So that's very, very specific here. One more card. Ooh, the star, you're healing from this. These are major cards. Major sign of Sag, major sign of Aquarius, major sign of Taurus, Pisces, Leo, Cancer. Whoa, okay? So spirit has your back. See, the star is all about healing. Okay? Healing. You could have been sick. This person could have made you sick. This person could have made you unwell. This person could have made you angry, upset, and feeling like you're not deserving of this, pushing people away. But guess what? You're healing from this. So there has been a breakthrough. The spell has been broken. Okay? And it's going to go out past the ethers to be destroyed and never come back again. Okay? So there is healing here. Let me you might have Aquarius rising or Aquarius moon, or you might be Aquarius sun and reading for your Virgo moon. So something like that. But no, that this, you know, people want to play with magic, and when people, that's why I don't understand why people do this kind of. I don't understand why. First of all, it's disgusting. Okay, it's gross. It's very gross. Okay, and it's also goes right back to sender tenfold. But people, a lot of people think that, hey, karma's never going to hit me. Yes, it is. You know, it is. Karma will hit you. You cannot mess with the free will of others and expect it not to come back to you tenfold. Right, Virgo? So whoever did this to you, uh, you're healing from it. And it's actually going to work out better than anticipated. If this is a family member you need to walk away from, you're healing from this. You're going to be okay. It can take a while, but like I feel like the star is with the sun, the star here. This is just very celestial. This is the universe. This is your angels blocking you from that dark entity that's trying to attack you. So this is, you could have recently changed your hair or recently lost a few pounds, Virgo. Maybe after what had happened, you decided to change something about yourself, do something a drastic change to make yourself feel better because of the loss, and it actually did work, and it's actually illuminating your path. So, I just want to clarify this Chariot here, and then I'm going to pull I'm going to pull some Raven's Rose Oracle, I believe. The Emperor in reverse. Whoa. We have so many major cards here. And it's very, the only feminine energy I have is the star. And the Emperor reversed here is a man who cheats. So, I feel like, oh my God, Virgo, somebody did some type of magic to make your person think that, like, to lead into temptation for your, or for to make you think that your person's cheating on you. Strong sign of Aries, also Taurus. So we have Sagittarius, Aquarius, Aries, Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Leo. Whoa, this is major. So whatever somebody did, whatever somebody conjured up in the darkness, it was very powerful. But guess what? Your light is illuminating maybe something that happened that was not really of your person. Like maybe your person stepped out on you and cheated on you, and that's usually not like them. It wasn't you who did it, Virgo. It was your person. I'm picking up. If you're a man involved with men, then your man is cheating. If you're a woman involved with women, your man is cheating. I don't know the depths of how far they went, but if they're doing anything behind your back with another female, that is cheating. I don't care if it's talking. I don't care if it's going out to lunch. I don't care if it's going out for coffee, a drink, dinner. That's cheating. Okay? You decide for yourself what you think cheating is. But your person could be a Cancer and have Aries somewhere in their chart. They could be a Taurus and have they could be Aries Taurus cusp. But your person did something that they normally wouldn't do because somebody, a Sagittarius, possibly a Pisces, went after your relationship and tried to destroy and take down your relationship. Okay? Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, let me get some Raven's Rose Oracle cards to see what other well Spirit has to say to you. What comes out here? What else does Virgo need to know? Well, you're getting through this. See with the Sun card, that's the light of God. That's illuminati. That's, oh my God, I can't believe I just said that. That's illumination. Okay, that's you being healed, healed, healed. You may not take your person back and figure out that, you know what, the person who cursed me actually saved me. That's usually what happens. Karma, karma, karma. Or you may be taking your person back. Okay, so let's see here. Because like I said, the Emperor reverse cheats and lies and does very deceptive. Usually has a wife and a girlfriend, and they have no intention of breaking up with that girlfriend or boyfriend. Oh my God, so many cards. So many cards popped out, but they were all, the only one that was upside down was this, Shady. Confusing mask, secrets. There's a lot you don't know about me, and I enjoy watching you go crazy seeking my truth. Interesting. I feel like this is a friend of yours, a supposed quote unquote friend or family member that is very shady, okay, likes to confuse people, likes to cause chaos and drama. They could have done this just because they can, okay? So be very weary of somebody in, you know, in your close circle that is, uh, tries to confuse you, likes to see you go crazy, likes to see you get upset. You're going to know who I'm talking about, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, it flipped out here. Love, the one, commitment, family. My heart belongs to you. I'm so in love with you. You are perfect in every way. Your person wants to reconcile. You and your person are in love with each other. Yes, this person did something wrong because they were tempted by another. Like I said, some of you, the love is enough to get through this, and for some of you, it's not. Okay, let's see what else comes out here. I feel like your person did something out of character. You know, maybe they were like that in the past. Dominant, controlling, superior, forceful. I have a strong personality. I'm not flexible, and I do not bend. Accept it or leave. This could have been the way your person was acting, because they met someone else and because they cheated through a spell. Okay, through a spell, through black magic. Okay, and they've become very dominant and controlling over you, almost like giving you a reason to cancel the wedding, to call off the marriage, to call off their commitment, because of the way they were acting, very dominant and controlling. Now, they could always be like this, but maybe they've gotten out of hand, because there are many relationships, you know, where the man is the dominant one, and that's, you know, historically, you know, whatever. But in this case here, I feel like something happened to your person. You watched your person become very angry, very, very dominant, very controlling, forceful. Their personality, they might have been looking for attention. They might acting very crazy. You're like, what the hell is going on? It was all spell work. It was all spell work. So let's see what. Oh, one more card flipped out. Gift. Token of affection. I want you to feel loved and know how special you are to me. I appreciate you so much. So for many of you guys, you're realizing that this shady lady here, Sagittarius, female, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, possibly a Pisces, did something to you to break up your marriage and to cheat possibly with this woman. I don't feel like it was actually affair, like the deed, but it was enough to, like, they were talking in secret, hanging out in secret, although I don't see a full-blown on affair. And the gift is token of affection. I want you to feel loved and know how special you are to me. I appreciate you so much with the love. Many of you are going to reconcile, and once you cut out this person here, and you're going to understand everything, why everything had to happen. And I think it's more for you, for you to elevate, understand how energy works. And I think that's why your guides allowed this to come in, so that you could see that this is not your person truly loves you, but they were under a domination spell, okay, or some type of domination spell. Just what came to me now. Um, People do that often, and they don't realize the consequences. Okay, so this shady lady here needs to go bye-bye, and I feel like spirit's going to removing her out of your life. Okay, um, and yeah, you're going to get right back with your person. You're going to get right on board, because that was really not what your person really wanted to do to you. The person had never had any intention of hurting you, whether they're actually dominant or not. So I see many of you forgiving and moving forward and getting rid of this shady lady. I'm wishing you so much love and light and unexpected blessings. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.